And I'm bold to say that the Football Association of Ghana is perhaps the best organized sports institution in Ghana that you can trust. And we will continue with your support on this journey to bring confidence to the private sector, to see the example you have set, to also join forces with us, and to do business with Decathlon in joint partnership on this journey.
That was the FA president you heard at the start there. At the Decathlon renewal of their contract with Decathlon, and it's got a lot of people talking. The FA say they are one of the trusted organizations. It's true. Yeah, contrary to what you might believe, the FA and their work with other organizations are top notch. It's just probably the mishandling of our leagues, of our football, management of our Black Stars, that is always called into question. But that statement is factual, unfortunately. Welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, Sellssi Fiawoyi, and today we're going to talk a bit about the Ghana under-20 side. We'll talk a bit about the Black Princesses, and we'll hit on the fact about Andre Ayew getting into the team. Some corners and quarters are saying that he's deserving of a place. He has to be in there no matter what we think, because he's hitting the right notes. We'll look at what the suggestions have been, and if there are any truths or if they hold any ground. Subscribe if you haven't. Click on that notification bell to get more updates. We'll jump right into it, and first hit on the Ghana under-20 side. Unfortunately, now with this new update I'm bringing you, DESMOND OFFEI, who is the I think he's the first assistant now of the Ghana Black Stars, will not be available. The Black Satellites will be out of the country in a 4-nation tournament in Morocco. They will be playing with Morocco in Morocco from March 17th to 25th, which will cover the whole international window. What it means, fortunately for the team, is that they will have the opportunity to get more players who are based outside to come, because the game will be happening in an international break. They are preparing for the Total Energies AFCON under-20 continue. They've played in friendlies versus Accra Heart of Oak, and they've played versus Nations FC. They lost versus Nations and drew blanks with Accra Heart of Oak. And now the tournament will provide a technical team with an opportunity to further assess the players as they test their strength against top-notch teams on the continent ahead of the African Youth Championship, which is the AFCON under-20 in Ivory Coast. Now, as part of the build-up, the Satellites have been engaging in friendly matches, as I said earlier, versus Hearts of Oak and Nations FC. The 4-nation tournament will feature Morocco, Ghana, and 2 other teams. I'm thinking reportedly yet to be announced. Ghana have been paired in Group A alongside the host Ivory Coast, Tanzania, and DR Congo. One team from Central African Football Federation Union, that's UNIFAC, for the AFCON under-20 Cup of Nations. The tournament runs from Saturday, April 26th to Sunday, May 18th. Ghana has won the under-20. At youth level, Ghana has been quite successful. The only African country to win the under-20 World Cup after winning the under-20 AFCON in 2009. They've been AFCON champions at the under-20 level in 93, 99, 2021, and famously in 2009, where they went on to win the World Cup itself in Egypt. So it's unfortunate that we will not have the services of assistant coach DESMOND OFFEI, which is the head coach of the Ghana under-20 team. It means that it will be basically the same technical team helping Otuado from the bench. It will be John Paintsel helping Otuado from the bench. The only difference will be the technical advisor being available, and also probably maybe a team psychologist. I don't know if he's also situated on the bench, but it's as you were for the African Cup of Nations qualifiers, which did not go well. I don't know how this will bode for us, but it doesn't look good in my opinion. I felt that DESMOND will add another dimension into the Ghana national team, the Black Stars, heading into these qualifiers, but it looks like he will not even be available for it. what do the FA do? Well, we hope that Otto has learned his mistakes. We hope that the right things, the right decisions, the right substitutions can be done, and we'll get the results we need. We can only keep our fingers crossed. The squad will be announced most likely next week, so we'll be keeping our fingers crossed on that front to see how it goes. The Black Princesses, another under 20 side for the women, have named 29 players for camping at the Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence at Pram Pram. And now, if we recall that the players were recalled earlier in January, went through 2 weeks of rigorous scouting and screening. This all-important exercise is for further assessment and monitoring for the players to build a formidable team for the upcoming Under-20 FIFA World Cup qualifiers later this year. And you know the Black Princesses are no strangers to the World Cup Under-20. They've been there a couple of times, numerous times actually, but never been able to get out of the group stage. 7 times unsuccessful from group stage qualification. These are the ladies that have been announced by the FA. Wish them all the very best heading into these qualifiers for the World Cup Under-20 again. We hope that they can change their fortunes, however difficult it may look right now. But I'll end with a story on Andre Ayew. As the squad list has not been made official yet, there have been calls that he needs to be included in there. The latest to make that call is Abdul Salam Yakubu, a renowned football administrator. He believes that Ayew or Andre Ayew returning because Jordan is a captain, so it's a given that he will be in there is quite important. Ayew has been out of the senior national team since March 2024. He was not part of the qualifiers for the World Cup in June and then the African Cup of Nations in September, October, November. However, the Under-20 World Cup winner has been in superb form this year in particular. Last weekend, he scored a goal and assisted. He was a talk of town. Many people were proud of him. The 34-year-old has scored now 5 goals in 17 appearances in the ongoing season. With the Black Stars set to regroup later this month for the World Cup qualifiers, the new Edubiase United owner has said, along with others, said that Andre is fitting and he's hitting the right notes. I believe Andre must be giving a chance at the Black Stars again. We all know Ayew's commitment to the Black Stars, and we know if he doesn't score, he will assist. So I believe Andre must be giving a chance again because we need him. Ghana currently top on the same points. I have always said that the issue with Andre Ayew is that we were doing well until the AFCON qualifiers came up. Imagine we have qualified for the AFCON, topped the group in qualification, done all the right things. We would probably not be calling for Andre Ayew to come in, and that is a given. I have to be honest with you. We are only calling for Andre Ayew to come in now because things are not going according to plan. It's as simple as that. If things were going right, we're able to do well without Andre, we would not be calling for him to come back, and that therein lies the issue with Andre Ayew being recalled into the team. There will always be calls for change. Andre Ayew is not a bad player. He's a good player, hitting the right note, scoring the goals, doing what he needs to do at the age of 34. Yes, some will say the age is catching up with him, but he's doing what needs to be done. If Otuado decides not to call him, it might probably not be for his abilities, but for other reasons. And we need to respect that if he thinks that will get us a result. In the past, that hasn't been the case. It hasn't. So we wait to see. But let me know your thoughts in the comments box on that front. Talking to you about the Under-20 side, we'll be without DESMOND, the assistant coach of the Ghana Black Stars, and also talking to you about Andre Ayew. Should he be allowed back into the team? I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. The Ghana Premier League returns this weekend. Hopefully you catch a few games and get back to enjoying it.